Okay, 4 down front. All right, so we treat it just like any other turn. We're gonna have a 3-man turn or a 3-man turn to the call side, and this side's gonna be in a duel. Okay, so right now the O line is in a 3-man turn to the right here. Okay, so this is empty pro. We're gonna take the 5 most dangerous guys. So in this situation, this guy walks up to the line. So we're gonna take these 5. All right, the quarterback's going to know that he's hot off of this cat. All right, he's got to get rid of the ball. Now, a coaching point I want to bring up that I think is really important in 2021. All right, a lot of teams are doing this. A lot of teams are walking up linebackers and creating picks and twists with linebackers. It's become the big craze over the last 5 years or so with just creating picks with them. All right, and so this is a good old Rocky Long defense. And so both these guys are aware. I'm coaching both these old linemen. When we have a linebacker walk up into the line of scrimmage, you got to get some depth because you have the likelihood of getting twists is very high. So that's why you can see the right tackle. He's playing with a little bit of patience here. He knows he's going to get twisted. The right guard does a decent job of shoving it out. All right, and able to wash it down. I wanted to just talk about real quick, just twist pickup in general. And I know this is nothing that nobody knows, but it's something that's I always end up talking about the same stuff probably every year because I have like 3 things that are my pet peeves, and this is one of them. But this is a really good job of the right guard shoving a 3 technique wide. All right, when he's trying to play the TE. So this team, San Diego State, they were averaging like something like 8 TFLs a game and like 3.5 sacks a game. It was hectic, and a lot of it was based on these twists. But this is just a good example of, to me, I used to coach that this tackle, like, hey, you're responsible for feeling the twist and looking in, and I do hold him responsible. But over the years, I found that the penetrator, the O lineman that has a penetrator, man, it's even more important. I think he does a nice job of shoving this guy wide, but keeping his shoulders as square as he can. Really a nice job. So I want to talk about this for a second. So you can see right now, all right, so the protection, so the turn of the protection is here. So right now it's the center, and these 3 cats are working a turn to the left, to our left. All right, these 2, that's down lineman number 1, right? That's down lineman number 2, and then this is a linebacker. Well, so he works inside of him. So again, these 2 guys have a duel, so they're going to take the 2 most dangerous of the 3. So you can see our right tackle, he shows that signal. He's telling the quarterback, hey, if I squeeze this, you're going to be hot right here. Okay, you better be ready. So that's just a courtesy signal. In my opinion, the quarterback should know it anyway, but we're such nice guys that we feel like we owe them that courtesy. All right, so what's cool about this is the right tackle, he squeezes down on 41. 41 drops out, and the right tackle bails back to that responsibility so he can go get the most dangerous guy now that 41 bailed or able to hit the bender. So in just real time. And some people have asked me like, hey, what's the best way to coach that? I mean, honestly, there's no easy way to do this. I mean, this big kid is tall and long, and this is the best. I mean, he steps down because he's got to block 41 like that guy's rushing. And when he drops, he's got to bail and get out with width on that rusher. And is it going to be perfect and clean? No, but we're trying to take the hit off is really the number 1 priority here. So again, so right now, all right, what you're seeing here is because of the overload, the quarterback called a 4-man turn versus odds. So right now we're in a 4-man turn to the left, here, and here. All right. That means that the right tackles now has the responsibility of just figuring out who's the most dangerous cat. Well, this is the normal D end, but now there's this other joker walked up in here, and we don't know what he's all about. So this right tackle, once they make a 4-man turn call, you can call that lucky. I don't know. You can call whatever you want. Call it brown shoe. But now this right tackle is responsible to figure out, okay, who's the most, now that they made that 4-man call, I know that I'm by myself. Who's the most dangerous of everybody on this outside of the guard? And that's what he's figuring out. So he's talking to the guard. He's saying, hey, brother, I'm going to squeeze this. That guy, you can see the right tackle, because he thinks this linebacker, he shows that he's going to bail. So the right tackle is thinking, okay, well, I guess he's bailing. So he goes ahead and sets to the DN, but then the guy tried to play with us and he pulls the trigger anyways. And our right tackle is able to squeeze that. And so we're in good shape. We're hot off the widest. We're blocking the 5 most dangerous. And our quarterback's getting the ball out to the tailback and walking in the end zone. 2-point conversion. So again, another squeeze example. All right, so this is it. I'm going to try to talk through it. So right now, the center should be turning left. We should have a 3-man turn to the left. All right, and these guys should be man, and he's going to squeeze. He's going to squeeze, and then he's hot. Okay, that guy's hot. Well, so when the quarterback knows that he has a zero blitz like this, well, we let our quarterback, if you don't want a guy in your face from a certain angle, all right, then you can flip it. Even though we know they still have a hot, we let our quarterback determine where his hot was. So his hot was going to be over here. He didn't want it over there, so he flipped our protection so it would be over here, and because he wanted us to go be aggressive, so he could throw this ball. Because what he didn't want to have is somebody in his face when he's trying to throw this rock. So